Um, feels really good. We had a great time yesterday celebrating each other and just grateful for everything. So just to be able to come out here again, super grateful, especially to play with this team. So it was a fun win.
Yeah.
Dre, what'd you think? What'd y'all do after that first quarter? I mean, it was close in the first quarter.
Yeah.
What came together after that?
We kind of got chewed out a little bit, but they just told us we got to go out there and we got to defend. That was our main thing. We let them score easy buckets in the lane, so we just had to go out there and play our defense. And then that's what we did. We got in a little bit of trouble, but we bounced back. So.
Dre, during that first quarter when y'all were having trouble, you still managed to pick up a double-double in 10 minutes. What was it like to be such a big part of, the biggest fight of the game?
Yeah, it was fun. Super exciting. I just kept telling myself, go get the rebound, go get the rebound. Coach Tari told me beginning of the game that I need to go rebound, so that was kind of what I was harping on, just getting the boards. And, yeah, they kind of told me at the end of the first quarter I had a double-double. I didn't realize, but a lot of those was my misses, but, I still got the rebound. So.
Jana, did you feel like the ball movement improved as the game went on?
Yeah, I think once we got our defense rolling, it was easier to push the ball in transition, and that's our strength as a team. So it just opened up, and it was pretty easy to get the ball moving.
Y'all have set a school record for 17 three-pointers.
Oh, my gosh.
Was the ball movement the reason for all those open shots? Or?
Yeah, I think we're a really unselfish team, so we're always looking for one more to get the best possible shot. Coach Nicki's really big on that for us, so yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Jana's very unselfish, 12 assists. She's
Thanks, Dre.
yes, great passer, great passer.
Dre, looks like you're just really enjoying playing, being out there. What's it like for you just to get that shot?
This teams make it super fun to play with. They're super fun to play with. Like I said, we got a lot of people that can score at any moment. So everybody kind of got to defend. They got to defend us like straight up. They can't we can sag off this person or we can do this because we can hit threes, we can get to the cup, we got the mid range. So it's just super fun to play with them. For this to be my last year, super excited. I think we can go a long way. So we just keep working at it. Yeah, we have a good time all the time. So it's super fun for real.
And Jan, it seems like the depth on this team is really good. Does that just kind of keep you guys fresh and motivated and everything?
Yeah, I think when things aren't going as well as we want them to for the first five, we have people who can come in and bring energy or do what they need to do. I don't really think that there's a drop-off, and our depth is our strength. So
Definitely. Well, Jana had a good game, and, super proud of you. That's my best.
Double-double.
Just wanted to say that.
Yeah. I thought we were capable of scoring over 100 today watching film, but certainly 17 for 32 from three is pretty impressive. Oddly, we shot it better from three than two, and kind of tricked off some easy ones at the rim. I think I would have felt more comfortable sooner in this game. I just thought we didn't finish early in the game around the rim. And then once we started to kind of mix inside outside, we switched to a 4-out in the first half, and then went back to our original kind of 3-out, 2-in, depending on the lineup that we had as the game went along. We started to understand where the holes were in the zone, and I thought at the beginning, they always play a tandem 2-3, but they usually bump the wings down, and they really were kind of playing no bump principles unless we overloaded the corner. And so because of that, just kind of getting a feel for what was there, we had to put the ball on the floor a little bit, make an extra pass. As a coach, the thing you're always most proud of is, 48 baskets, 43 of them assisted. That's how I want us to play. So I was really happy about that. 19 turnovers was too many, and it was just our sloppiness in general a little bit with those, but we were obviously still 2-1 assist to turnover, so proud of our bench. I mean, our bench was really good tonight when they came in. They gave us a huge lift defensively. Bum for them, honestly, that Gil went down because she was attacking us downhill really easily. So hopefully she's okay. They were already down their leading scorer to start this game, so hopefully they can get healthy coming out of the holidays.
Nicki, y'all were getting a lot of open shots, obviously. Was the ball movement particularly good, especially after that first quarter?
Yeah, I thought it got better as the game went along. The beauty of kind of we have film on the bench now is it's so much easier to tag stuff and clip it so we can go in the locker room and show, hey, here's where we missed the extra. Like we need to make the one more pass here. We need to attack, make the extra. We need to get into open windows. We have a drill called relocation drill where the ball goes on the bounce and we've got to move and shift. And I thought we did that. I thought we did a good job of getting to the offensive glass and kicking it out for shots or one more. And playing unselfish basketball. That's the thing I challenged them on at halftime is consistently playing unselfish basketball. And I thought we really did that, especially in the second quarter and then really the whole second half.
How do you feel about the depth of this team, especially, over the first 2 seasons?
Yeah, it's scary good and also in some ways scary because you see there are times when players don't get a ton of minutes. And then you give them opportunity, and then they really take advantage of it, and it makes you want to go to them. And at the same time, it's just not feasible in tight games to play 13 people. I'm just telling you, like that's the most stressful part about games like that for me is getting people minutes, really, and getting them minutes in positions that they're comfortable, so that we're not just throwing 4 post players out there at once just to get them minutes, and really give them opportunity to play the position that they would play if the game was on the line. And, when you look down and, Bugs was in foul trouble in the first half, so wanted to ride her a little bit longer in the second half and let her get going. And, kind of once she got to double figures, she was done. But, it was really just managing minutes. I'm taking Sarah out right after she makes arguably the most exciting, layup of the season, but you also, you don't want to see your top kids get hurt, in key moments because you want to get them in a rhythm, but you also don't want someone to get hurt in a game that you don't need them out there. So, and they want to play, when you get as open as we were tonight, you want opportunity. And I thought that was the beginning to me. I felt like we were all trying to get ours, everyone was trying to get theirs. And when they realized they were going to get theirs, if they just moved the ball and rebounded and defended, and we just got so much better as the game went along.
You also had to just the way y'all hit the boards. That's a huge rebound.
Yeah. That's like 4 games for us. 34 offensive rebounds is probably more than 4 games so far this season. But it was an emphasis. We did not rebound in the last game against Harvard. And I just think, and honestly, sometimes that comes down to where you put people on the floor. Certainly Dre was getting some of her own misses around the rim back, playing catch with herself down there. Letty was playing catch with herself down there a little bit. But you have to pursue. When we weren't making shots, we ended up over 50%. But there was a stretch where we weren't shooting it very well. So you have to give yourself extra possessions. You give yourself extra possessions by creating turnovers and getting offensive rebounds. So I thought today we did both of those things.
After the first quarter, what was kind of your mindset, one, with being that close, but 2, also seeing Dre put up her double-double in 1 quarter?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't even play Dre in the second quarter. And I thought a lot of it was because I thought we were getting such good production from Madison and Bella at the kind of the 4-5 for us. And, we were playing 4 shooters and moving the ball around. And then I thought defensively, Bella was taking charges and giving us a lift. And so, I think then you're hungry. Like, I think she was hungry to get back in there in the third because, I didn't play her in the second. And so, I think Dre did a lot of really good things. She just was missing around the rim tonight. But I thought as the game went along, she started to kick out. She started to get in transition. But a lot of those offensive rebounds were her own misses. Her and AB were throwing the ball around to each other around the rim. All right.
Thanks, Nicki.
You got it. Happy Thanksgiving.